Hello everyone, this is Mohan Raghavan, and this video we are going to see how to install the SaaS demo app for our automation. In previous video we have seen the desktop application, or let's say the native application, which is the Lab. This video we are going to install the .apk file. As you might be knowing, SaaS Lab is one of the device platform where you will find multiple devices for testing from the cloud itself. And from the same GitHub profile, we are going to download the .apk file, which is the demo app. And this will be .apk file. Just download to your download folder. And after that, you open the device or emulator. Just click and drag and drop. And after that, you can find the My Demo app. If you just open, it will be just like a simple retail app where you will find multiple products. I'm going to test till the flow where I find the login screen. For example, I click on the product, scroll down, add to cart. After adding to the cart, you can see the count has been increased in the cart. Click on the cart and proceed to checkout. After checking my cart is correct. And after clicking on the proceed to checkout, you will see the login screen. We can use our existing username and password since it's a demo app, but I'm going to stop here and I want to do the same thing in my automation. And we will try to understand the same code here. UA automated two options as we discussed in the previous video. The only difference is we are adding the different app package and app activity that we have seen how to find this for the given application. And after that, set no reset, it will be true so that we will be clearing up all the existing settings so that it will be freshly started. Then the remaining thing will be almost same on right river, giving the URL. Make sure you have started the Appium server in your port. Then after that, WebDriver wait. So this is for the elements which will take more time to be clickable. So for that, we're not going to write the thread.c, we are going to write the wait object. So that's why we created the wait object here. Remaining thing, you will be finding the element by using the XPath, ID, accessibility ID. However, ID and accessibility ID are the preferred one. If the XPath is having any issue, we need to switch to the ID or accessibility ID. Then after that, we are clicking on the backpack. Then scrolling down. So scrolling down will be done in WebDriver by using the JavaScript. Here we are using the different script, Android UI Automator. Then we will be sending the entire script, which is the same format for any scroll down action. New UI scrollable, new UI selector, scrollable to scroll into view. And then again, we will follow the same syntax if you don't get it. And the only part is, this is the part we will update, which text we want to see till we see that it will be scrolling up and scrolling down. And after finding this element, then it will be clicking on that. So that's a very simple idea. So now we have written everything. It will be scrolling down until he sees the add to cart. Then after that, it will be clicking on that. Now after that, we will be just adding to the cart. We will be clicking on the cart icon. Then we will be clicking on the proceed to checkout. Here, this proceed to checkout will take some time. So for that, we are using the wait object until the element to be clickable. Remaining everything is same, so we are using the same. Then we are going to click on the proceed to checkout, and we are looking for the login label. Again, login label takes some time. So for that, we are going to wait. And after getting that login label, we are just attaching to the element called login label. Now here we are using the assert to make sure this login label is displayed or not, rather than using any if else block. And we are also providing the error message in case if it is not displaying in the display. Then for our just for our console purpose, we are writing login page is displayed, and remaining everything looks good. Now coming to the form.xml. So I just want to tell, in case if you are getting any issues like session not created, we need to use the 8.6.0 version so that it will not give any error. Maybe in the future we will upgrade if it is fixed. Now let's go to the device. Let's close this. Open the application. Now try to execute. It started the execution. You can see it is calling up. Add to the cart done. Proceed to checkout. Login screen is displayed or not? Yes, it's displayed. Asset statement also passed, and we have seen the display here. Login page is displayed. So this is how we have just done the simple UI automation with basic actions like a click, scroll up, scroll down, and asset statement and wait object. And we have installed the APK file by the SaaS Lab provided API file, and we just click and drag and drop. So this is all about this video, and always see a rainbow in others cloud.